Welcome to SAHEL, your weekly window to the digital transformation of the state of Kuwait. Please join us as we explore the latest advancements, interview key figures, and highlight positive progress towards the new Kuwait. Get ready to be inspired and informed as we celebrate the remarkable transformation shaping Kuwait's future. This is SAHEL, where progress meets potential. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's episode of SAHEL. Today, we have an engaging and informative episode lined up for you as we delve into the significance of the Public Authority for Minors Affairs, or PAMA, in the state of Kuwait. Now, PAMA holds a critical role in ensuring the well-being and development of minors here in Kuwait. Now, through a range of initiatives, PAMA strives to create an environment that nurtures the talents and potential of young individuals, preparing them for a successful future. In this episode, we will explore the various endeavors undertaken by PAMA, including their collaborations with the Zakat House and their support for the education and welfare of minors. We will also examine how PAMA's efforts align with the broader goals of the New Kuwait Vision 2035. A development plan aimed at positioning Kuwait as a regional and international role model. But before we dive into the details, we have an exclusive documentary report that sheds light on the remarkable work of the Public Authority for Minor Affairs. This institution, driven by a deep-rooted belief in humanitarian values and guided by a rich historical background, goes above and beyond its financial and social objectives for minors. PAMA's role extends far beyond providing support to vulnerable individuals. It actively contributes to the betterment of society as a whole. In the upcoming report, we will explore the diverse initiatives undertaken by PAMA, from collaborating with charitable organizations to supporting healthcare projects and educational endeavors. Join us as we delve into the inspiring journey of PAMA and discover the profound impact it has on the lives of individuals and communities across Kuwait. Stay tuned.
In the heart of Kuwait society lies an institution with a noble mission and a relentless pursuit of safeguarding the rights and well-being of minors. The Public Authority for Minor Affairs, known as PAMA, has been a beacon of hope for those who have no guardian or trustees. Established in 1939 during the reign of the late Sheikh Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah, PAMA has evolved over the years, adapting to the changing needs of society while staying true to its core values. The Department of Orphans, founded on April 21, 1939, marked the humble beginnings of PAMA. Under the leadership of the late Sheikh Abdullah Salim Sabah, the department aimed to protect the financial interest of orphans and invest their funds reasonably. With just 2 employees and 100 orphans under their care, the department relied on individual communication to provide support. As the number of individuals requiring protection grew, the Department of Orphan Affairs recognized the need for a more inclusive term. The department expanded its scope to encompass all minors in need of guardianship. Thus, the Department of Minor Affairs emerged, operating under the Ministry of Justice. Its responsibilities extended to safeguarding the interest of all Kuwaitis, regardless of their circumstance. In a significant turning point for PAMA, the Public Authority for Minor Affairs was established on March 28, 1983, during the reign of the late Sheikh Jabir Ahmed al-Jabr al-Sabah. This transformation into a public authority with legal personality and supplementary budget marked a new era for PAMA. The authority, supervised by the Minister of Justice, took on a broad range of responsibilities, including the custody of minors without trustees, over incompetent and weakened individuals, and the management of entrusted funds. With the advancement of technology and evolving needs of society, PAMA recognized the importance of defining competence, preventing duplication of work, and developing departments to align with its future aspirations. In 1993, a new organizational structure was implemented, emphasizing the development of funds and the management of real estate, securities, and cash resources for the benefit of those under PAMA's care. The Public Authority for Minor Affairs is not limited to its financial and social objectives for minors. It recognizes its role as an influential institution in society, driven by the belief that humanitarian aspects and its rich historical background. PAMA's reach extends to various groups and individuals, each with their own unique capabilities and needs. In response, PAMA has embraced new roles in serving the community. One of these roles is seen in PAMA's collaboration with the Zakat House to provide aid for needy families in Kuwait. By working together, they ensure that those that require assistance receive the support they need. The Public Authority for Minor Affairs also donates to the Prosthetic Limbs Department, helping patients in need to access necessary medical devices. This contribution plays a crucial role in improving the lives of individuals. Another significant contribution by PAMA is to support for the construction of mosques through recommended philanthropy. By donating towards building mosques, PAMA helps create space for worship and community gatherings. PAMA provides various forms of aid to those under its care, ensuring their well-being and meeting their diverse needs. This includes financial support, medical assistance, and other forms of aid necessary for their overall well-being. Furthermore, PAMA supports initiatives such as the Kidney Center, hospital healthcare, and projects for cancer patients and those affected by hepatitis C. Through these contributions, PAMA plays an active role in improving healthcare services and supporting individuals in need of specialized care. PAMA also extends its support to education, providing financial assistance to students in special needs schools. This aid helps establish a laboratory for treating audiovisual diseases, ensuring that students receive the necessary resources for their education and well-being. In addition to these initiatives, PAMA collaborates with charitable projects throughout Kuwait, supporting various causes and organizations that aim to make a positive impact on society. It also works closely with academic institutions such as Kuwait University and the Public Authority for Applied Education and Training. This collaboration involves supporting field training, PhD and master students in their research and training endeavors, further enhancing their educational experience. Lastly, PAMA contributes to the establishment of a standard format for the law of minor care in the Gulf Cooperation Council by passing the Authority Establishment Decree. Through these diverse roles and initiatives, PAMA demonstrates its commitment to serving society beyond its primary responsibilities. It actively contributes to various sectors, making a positive impact on the lives of individuals and communities throughout Kuwait.
Now that we have gained insight into Mariam Malallah's background and professional journey, it's time for an exclusive conversation with our exceptional guest. Mariam, we're pleased to have you here with us today to tell us more about the Public Authority for Minor Affairs.
Thank you so much for inviting me tonight. And if I want to talk Yani, it's my pleasure to talk about the Public Authority of Minor Affairs.
Thank you. Mariam, as the official spokesperson of the Public Authority for Minors Affairs, could you please explain the main role of PAMA briefly before we get into more details about PAMA's role?
Actually, it's a good question to start with. When we talk about the Public Authority of Minor Affairs, first we have to know the idea of the Public Authority. Actually, the idea of the authority has been established in 1939 in the late era of Sheikh Ahmed al-Jaber al-Sabah, in order to provide a custody to those who haven't any guardian, including minors, interdicted, missing persons, and to keep their money and property in safe. This idea has been developed within years until 1983, when it is announced as a Public Authority of Minor Affairs.
So PAMA goes all the way back to 1939 all the way up until 83, where the changes, it became a public authority, correct?
Yes.
And it played a huge role in the community. So how does PAMA benefit minors, guardians, and the community as a whole?
Actually, the main benefits for the minors and the guardians is the finance objectives. We are taking care for the minors, the properties of the minors, their monies, and keep them in safe. And we investment, and yearly, mostly the dividends they took on their monies is more than 10% for their monies.
Which is more than any other authority out there worldwide.
Exactly. And our objectives, it doesn't restrict on the finance objectives, actually. We goes beyond that. We are taking care of them as a social care. We are keeping track of their progress in schools and educational progress, and we are taking care also for them as socially needs and physiological needs.
So PAMA goes dates all the way back to 1939 up until now, and it's improving with many different services, and it doesn't only take care of the kids, students, let's say financial resources only. It takes care of their hobbies, schools, other interests as well, and takes care of them on the financial matter more than any other matter, correct?
Yes.
So if we want to talk about more details about PAMA's work, it only works with kids aged from
until 21. Yes,
after 21.
Yes, until we are taking care of them financially and socially until 21. And on this period of time, we are taking care of them, their monies, their properties, investing them, and as I told you, from social side. And PAMA provide them the minors with a lots of programs and initiatives for creating and developing the minors now, because we want them to start their life with a good skills, a good matters, so they will take care of their monies correctly. So that's why we do a lots of programs within the years. We have a huge plan for them for this one.
So those are the services provided by PAMA for the kids up until the age of 21.
Yes.
You make sure that financially they are financially aware, they are financially stable, they are set for colleges by that time, or are they in college while PAMA is
until
still
21? Some of them,
could
yes,
be in college
they could
while
be
PAMA
in
is
the
still
college.
taking
Yes,
care
some
of
of
them.
them, yes.
Can we briefly spoke about successful stories. We want to know about one successful story that.
Yes, mostly we are taking care of the kids. One of the success story that one of the minors, when we are keeping track of her record, and she was living outside Kuwait, but after age 18. We faced that she will not be able to enter any college within the country that she was in. So we let her come back in Kuwait, and after she graduated, now she became one of the employee in the Public Authority of Minor Affairs, and she's an active person now, and she's helping other minors in the society.
So this is just one of many other successful stories that we earlier had a conversation about. So we want to go back to we're curious about these seminars, the workshops that are created by PAMA for those minors.
Yes.
Are they on a weekly basis, monthly basis, yearly basis? What do they consist of, and
yes.
how do they help the minors?
Let me tell you something. Because of the minors, they are all the ages under 21. We are facing challenges to provide them with the programs. So that's why we have a huge plan within the whole year covering the needs of them. Some of the programs, it's come as an Islamic program, like we took them to Al-Umrah or Al-Hajj. Some of them, like we are development for the skills, like making seminars, either it is by attending or online. Some of them making for the sports. So we are taking them for trips like hiking or sport day, like playing paddle, marathons, and footballs, and any other and some of the programs are for entertainment for the young kids. So we are trying to cover all the needs and all the parts they face. So we are covering every part, and inshallah, we are successful with this one.
So PAMA also, we've heard that PAMA has a record of those minors' skills, hobbies.
Yes.
They keep those records in hand, and you mentioned that you have 130 researchers.
Yes.
At your base at PAMA
Actually,
here in Kuwait.
Yes, actually in PAMA we have a full department. It contains more than 120 researchers. All those researchers, they are keeping the track for all the files of the minors. They know about their progress, educational progress. If they face any problem in schools, in their life, the mother needs some help, they are taking care of this. Even so, they know about each and every individual minor, if they have some hobbies, some interest in some parts, and they encourage them to keep tracking of their hobbies and keep tracking with their skills until we reach them until the age of 21. Yes.
But the connection doesn't stop there at age of 21, correct? Like they can still come back. They still have connections with many PAMA.
Officially, it will be disconnected, but they kept visiting us.
They do keep visiting for future advances, correct?
Right.
And where they can go in life. What's after that? What's the process
Actually, we prepare them for this, for taking this life decisions.
You prepare them
until 21. So we are making some.
So you keep preparing them up until 21?
Depending on the age, because when you are dealing with the programs that PAMA is doing, like one of the program we did last summer, it was for volunteering. Volunteering, we are taking the minors from age 14 until 21, and they work in 7 sectors. In Kuwait.
7 sectors?
Yes, they work between the government sector and the
those are the volunteers or the minors?
Minors, volunteers, and some
to work in
yes.
7 sectors.
Yes, they work in the whole summer
to get the experience.
Work experience. So experience of volunteering. This is a new things on them. They love the experience. They try. Try to be on time. They love the schedule. It has depend on them, and they have responsibility on doing this program. And we have also, as I told you, lots of a program. One of the program, it's called Shabab Najihun. In this program, we give them some skills for human skills, like doing some robots, doing how to start your project if you want a starting project, how to deal with your money after the 21. So most of the minors, they start working with this programs, and mostly the time we choose for the programs in the vacations. So we don't want to take them from their schools. So on the vacation, either the summer vacation or the winter vacation.
So those programs are set in twice yearly? Summer vacation, winter vacation?
Yes, we use the vacations like in the summer or in the winter, and we do different programs. As I told you, one of the program now we just finished. It is an Islamic program. We took them in the winter vacation now to Al-Umrah for 5 days. They visit Mecca and Medina, and they have some skills how they travel by themselves, and with some researchers, of course, with them, but they have some skills on this.
Perfect. That's amazing. So the PAMA doesn't only offer the financial services, it offers social skills services as well.
Yes.
Correct. Let's move to the e-services. The Public Authority for Minor Affairs has developed its own platform, and from my understanding, it offers a wide range, more than 50 services specifically that are designed for Kuwaiti minors. Can you please tell us more about briefly about those 50 services?
Yes, actually, as you know, after the pandemic, now everyone is using the online services, and now it's become the online services. Now it's become required in each and every organization. That's why PAMA it's focused on this area, and we developed in this the last years more than 50 service online. It depends on the category. So some of the services for opening files, which is someone who haven't any relation with the PAMA, and some of them with the minors. So we give them easy use to request for their expenses, easy use for any service in the Public Authority of Minor Affairs through the online service. And some of the services is required only for the adult who has some shares from the previous amount
hidden for them to a
yes,
certain age, or they haven't declared them.
They took their shares online without needing to visit the building and making the
is that through the PAMA's online platform, or because you also have 36 other services that are provided on SAHEL, is that correct?
Yes, we
is
have
that service provided on SAHEL as well?
It is provided on the online PAMA platform and also in SAHEL, because SAHEL now it's one application. Actually, we took the chance to be joined with SAHEL. PAMA is one of the first government organization joining SAHEL with at the time of launch. So now we have 36 services, and we are proud of to be with them in SAHEL application. And these 36 the service is categorized in 8 category, so it will become easier for any authorizer or any minors to request for their service. Most of the services is for their expenses. It will be now easy for them. Within one request, it goes directly to the researchers, check the request, and the amount will be transferred directly to their bank account.
So also through SAHEL, they could open up a bank account. The bank account
yes.
will be transferred to the researchers, and the researchers will go ahead and proceed with
to transfer all their expenses to this bank account. Yes.
Also, if minors have reached after 21, there are a certain amount set for them. That amount is set for them
right.
for life until they come themselves and declare it, which they can also declare it through SAHEL.
Right.
Correct?
Right. They after they become 21. The first day they become 21, they can open an account in the bank and directly upload it in the SAHEL application. Directly they will take their shares from
through SAHEL. They will see how much is left for them, or do they have to go to PAMA?
No, directly from SAHEL they can check how much the amount
from SAHEL.
Yes,
to
how much
their
the amount, and they can apply for transferring this amount.
And their bank account is already in the system with you.
In the system, yes.
So there is nothing else to be uploaded.
You know, this kind of services in SAHEL or in the online PAMA platform. We are receiving more than 700 requests monthly on these request online services. So this is a huge amount. You are saving those persons not to attend and coming to PAMA to apply for their services. They can do it online, and also they can take their amount directly by transferring to the bank.
So we spoke a lot about the e-services. I want to ask you before we get off here, going online, how has it benefited you also in other services except for those financial services?
Let me tell you something. Now the online services become required in our modern
From my understanding, your previous background is in IT. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you are using your IT background and those services are provided around
Yes,
entities
now
around Kuwait.
yes, as I told you, it become a required. Now everyone need to apply for his service or buy something through online. SAHEL, it's make this one so much easy because this is one platform. A lots of organization, including the government, all the sectors, you can apply for all your services through one application, one interface, one username, and one password. So this has become easy, and everyone, after, as I told you, after the pandemic, they feel easy using the applications, easy using the online services. Now it's become easy for them to experience the fastest way for applying the service or even the delivery of products.
Is Mariam Malallah only the official spokesperson for PAMA, or is Mariam included in IT decisions for the e-services that are provided by PAMA?
Both of them.
Correct.
Yes.
This is Mariam. Before we get off, can you tell us about PAMA's future?
Yes, about PAMA future, we have a lots of plans actually, including the digital transformation. PAMA is looking for developing their services and making the environment of the work inside PAMA that it is digitalized and paperless. And also we are trying to develop our services for the miners, especially for the helps needs and for the normally for all the miners. So we are re-engineering all the services or the procedures to shorten the period time for each and every service. And inshallah we are doing this in the future, and we hope that we are apply everything for the miners.
Well, Mrs. Mariam, you are the right person in the right place, and we wish you all the best in your future career.
Thank you very much.
Like I mentioned, not only the official spokesperson for PAMA, also the person in charge of the IT decisions, let's say, that are being made and put on SAHEL to implement easier applications for the miners here in Kuwait. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. As we bring this episode of SAHEL to a close, we sincerely hope that we have offered you an engaging insight into the ongoing digital transformation that's occurring right here in the state of Kuwait, from this cutting edge of electronic services provided by government entities to the ambitious objectives that are outlined in the New Kuwait Vision. We have explored the remarkable advancements that are shaping the future of this nation. However, our journey doesn't end here. We invite you to join us again next week for an exciting episode of SAHEL, where we will delve into yet another captivating topic. An upcoming infographic will provide you with a glimpse into the subjects we will be covering and the inspiring stories we will be sharing with you next week. Thank you for joining us, and until we meet again, goodbye.